It's the Caitlin Show.
Oh shit, Soul Ring versus Moxer Beam. That's pretty good. I guess we take the Soul Ring, huh? And we're passing Library and Tinker. Hell of a pack. When I bit into this burrito, I somehow got it at a cross section where it's like an even mixture of like lettuce. Like if I'd eaten it, if I'd come in from the top or the bottom, I'd be eating like only a bite of meat or only a bite of lettuce, but I got the perfect. There's like no justice in the world right now. But this is working out so well for me. I'm gonna fourth. Now this is a hell of a start. Yeah, people ask if a burrito's a sandwich, and it really just depends on how you eat it, right? If you eat something like a sandwich, it's a sandwich, for sure. I've separated the halves. I brought balance to the force. This hot sauce is smelling a little vinegary. Yeah, it's no good. Damn. So the way that I draft, Mox Opal is certainly an option. I kind of want to take the Savannah and go Niam. Draft, like, not an artifact deck. This is between Thraben and Vantage. Just have good mana, right? Nachos are a deconstructed sandwich. You're not wrong. What else would nachos be? That pack was good. It wasn't that good. I think 3 or 4 people fucked up there. Hey, Coral Dayton, thanks for the $10 donation. Oh, Coral's got some burrito knowledge that they wanted to share. 3 points. 1, a burrito is sandwich adjacent. 2nd point, nachos are a form of open-faced sandwich, but still sandwich adjacent. 3rd, when is the Bazaar advert going to change from coming soon? I don't know. I don't know, Coral. I'm not that high up in the chain here at Tempo Storm. I'm right around the, like, dear God, please don't remember that you're paying me money every month. On the terms of the hierarchy at Tempo Storm. Hey, Aerolongus. Hope you had a good stream. Can I do a handstand? Probably not. Oh, I'm so happy about this chariot wheel. I was hoping for it when we grabbed that Savannah. Oh, all right, this is juicy. Heck of a pack one, yeah. You love to see it. Yeah, not the ideal pack for me, huh? You could Chandra, you could Winds. I'm going to just grab the Vista. It'll make like a Ren and 6 better if we get it. And there is Titania over there we might end up playing. Yeah, of course, Project. Cool, Aerlingus. Top 1,000 in Constructed. Not super easy. Good luck recovering from the COVID. So these cards and Breas. I don't think this deck needs Breas. I don't got Commando. Card's solid. Questing Druid. Questing Druid wouldn't have been crazy. I like Vista a little bit better there, though. I don't want Glyph in my deck. It's not crazy to want it in your deck, but I don't want it in mine. Looking at Magda Oust. Safekeeper is a combo with Titania, but I don't know if it's a deck card that I want in my deck, you know? I'm not high on the Titania either. The Magda's kind of nice with the Chariot, huh? Yes. There's a Batterskull for Stoneforge there, but I think our Athari is just so much more important. Real quality card, that Athari. Currently, green's looking like a splash, if we're even playing green, right? Right now, it's just a Chariot. So I'm not going to take a Mana Dork, as good as it would be for my curve. I'm going to grab Wasteland. Not high on Wasteland, but I kind of like it here. I'm thinking about Lumberjack and Ignoble. Alright. A little sideboard action. Banking on the idea that it's generally pretty easy to fit all your 3-drop slot. There were a couple of medium 3s that I could have grabbed there. I need some water. I'll be right back. Yeah. It's possible I should have grabbed Safekeeper for Titanium. Yeah, not sure about that. Library wheeling was pretty neat, I agree. We got that Llanowar Elves back. Nice. Yeah, the Alpha Frog Cube folks, that Discord group, is pretty convinced that like red aggro is bad in this cube, but my decks that look a lot like this tend to do very well for me. I'm gonna restart Moto. That's what it looks like here. I should be back in before I miss a pick here. Yeah, J-Bro, Granny Air, myself, all of us are really high on red aggro. Oh, come on. We have 15 picks. These cards aren't very good. A Wandering Emperor, maybe. It takes so much more time to look at a pack when there's no art. You're like, I think I know what that is. Tracker's really good. I'm going to take the Heath here. There's a 1 ring in there, but we already have plenty of 4s. Hey, we're starting to get art. Starting to load up. I had to reload Diminu. Ooh, that Arid Mesa, though. Yeah, the Titania is good, just with like our fetches and stuff. Some great mana here. Should we Stoneforge Mystic for Embercleave? Wow, Moto is having a rough time. Nice. Yeah, Cobra, Temple Garden would both fit the deck well. I feel like with 3 fetches, it's like a really good red in 6, and it plays well with like the Seasoned Pyromancer loot here. I think it's good. Portable holds D, so we have a pretty decent amount of like early game interaction though. I'm just gonna take the Canyon. Plenty of playables right now. Yeah, I don't need it comes to play tap Savannah. I have a regular one. I don't want any of this. I'll throw this in the sideboard. If we play someone that's like really weak to Wasteland, we can board it in and try and connect those cards. Just grab the Bayou for the Kavu. Yeah, I could have done that. Solid chance I cut the Kavu, but that would have been a fine consideration. Yeah, I'm not high on Ramanop. I'm rando. If I'm not doing like full combo stuff, like I would rather play Augur than it in this deck, and I don't really want to play the Augur. Oh, what about Night of the Reliquary? I usually hate this card, but I think I actually have enough fetches and sacklands and stuff. It's like kind of good. It'll help me combine Wasteland and Red and 6. Oh, the Tracker Wield. I want the Gorge, but the Tracker's a bit better here, I think. We can cut this Augur. Things. Alright, we need 2 more cuts. I could see sideboarding Wandering Emperor. I can also see like cutting these 2. I love the idea of putting an Embercleave on an Athari, but Or Titanium. Could also cut Kavu and something else. Yeah, I almost like the Rallier. Do 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 do. Yeah, that might be part of it, Fetterfool. Everybody else fighting over blue. I like that Liberator a lot, but I think I just want the Temple Garden, right? We have Commando already. And Fire Confluence. Yeah, we should be okay. Is the white pretty free? Oh, yeah. Plus, we have, like, 4th and Athari here, and yeah. Yep, no, the white cards are good. Gorgeous mana base here. So this is 7 green. I kind of want one more forest. So I'm like recurring Prismatic Vista. I can make sure I have the double green for Titanium. Oh, there's Sanctuary in there. I gotta recount. I don't think I want to play that one. It's kind of cute with the Grazer. Yeah, this is 7 green. I do have the 2 forests. I do kind of still want an 8th green source, but let's count the other cards first. The other colors. This is 9 red. 10 white. Oh, easy. These are good cards. If, like, turn 1 Flame Slash is good and the hand's okay, I'm going to send it back. Do I know what will happen when this cube season ends? Yeah, thermonuclear war. Bit of a bummer that, huh? I'll keep that on the down low, by the way. I don't think I'm supposed to incite panic and all that. Better wash your pants too, yeah. Why would I pick being in England for that? I mean, England used to be a world power, but these days I think that's one of the safest places to be if people are choosing really careful targets to drop nuclear bombs on. Because they usually send those after, like, targets with irrelevant military, right? Do you still have to go to work if there's thermonuclear war outside? Oh, yeah, Wild Antic. Yeah, the shop's still got to stay open. Do you want 2 travesties to happen? Like, yeah, war is bad, but think what will happen to the economy if you don't go to work, right? So you don't want to, like, compound things. Just because one terrible thing's happening doesn't give you an excuse to be lazy, right? Why we're having thermonuclear war? I don't know. I didn't vote for it. I wish I had that elf. That elf bang. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Steve, Kuba. Thanks for the sub. Takuba. Trinity having a nice little think here. Yeah, say what you will about the war machine, but it sure does produce a lot of jobs, doesn't it? I'm not saying I'm for it. You know, I'm just like, it's not all bad. Sure does help make some rich folks richer. Well, that's terrifying. The planet can't survive a nuclear war? Oh, that's not true. There just won't be much left on it, that's all. But the physical planet itself will still be around, right? Yeah, I ripped an extra there. Looking for a green 1-drop. I didn't find one. Oh, we're currently already in a mass extinction. Area Longus. Isn't that fucking wild? Yeah, not feeling very alive. Correct him word. Yeah, this fire confluence could clear this Minsk. That would make my life a lot easier. So when you say that there are many creatures that would survive a nuclear war, and then give roaches as an example, do you mean like many roaches? Like it's many, but it's just the one, just the one kind. Man, this thing would be hot with a green source, huh? These hands are just not doing it for me. I'll keep this one, but I kind of hate it. A bunch of crustaceans. Maybe, I don't know. There's some like super deep sea critters that might survive all the radiation. I'm gonna see Blind Guardian later this year. Kind of excited about it. I was definitely more into them when I was in high school, but I still dig them. Is the risk from nuclear war radiation or dust clouds in the atmosphere? I think it probably depends on what kind of critter you are, right? Like in the deep ocean, I gotta imagine that like radiation coming down would matter more, but I don't know. It is just my imagination. Yeah, sadly we're very cold to Minsk and Boo. Oh, they're attacking good. So you're saying there's a chance. Noted, Scoot's Nest. Don't forget the lizard people. I would never. I think jamming fourth here would be fine. I'm not gonna, but I think it'd be fine. You want to talk about burritos again? What's the best burrito you've ever had? Yeah, I've had a really good breakfast burrito too. Also in a hole in the wall. No. I wonder if fourth serve would have ended up better. Magic needs a sandbox mode, huh? Just need to become one of them time travelers. Yeah, I don't think their 4/4 Boo should have served there. Interesting. So letting Oko die. Then we can just kill the Gix post-combat. I'm into it. Tar Pit want to trade with Najila or just eat the warrior token, huh? Neither. Neither happening. I'm into it. Oh, why didn't I grow my ooze there, huh? One more damage. I got so excited they didn't block with Tar Pit. You'd never eaten at Chipotle? Chipotle always, like, tastes really good to me at first. And then I'm like... when I'm at the end, I'm just, like, extremely thirsty. There's so much salt in those things. Like, I have to drink an inhuman amount of water. We do not have a Cafe Rio in the Midwest. Never heard of it. Am I going to play any Arena Cube? I mean, it would have to be tonight or tomorrow, right? I think I'd rather just close out Vintage Cube. It'd almost be like an insult to it, right? I spent so much time with it. I think I'll have more viewers. I think more people want to watch me play Vintage Cube, too. It's, like, historically been the case. I like Arena Cube, but I usually don't draft it when there's Vintage Cube up. To game 3 we go. Got a little lucky that game to chew through a Minsc and an Oko. I think if the opponent had been a little bit more conservative with their Minsc token, just like left it back on block duty, I would have died super hard. I don't know if I'm going to rent that or not. Showdown versus Knight here. Yeah. You want a burrito so bad? Why don't you simply purchase one? Or just make one, even better. Get it so much faster. Yeah, just make one. Just make a burrito. You're welcome. You're welcome for the line. Yeah, this hand seems pretty good. You know? Yeah. You have streamer fridge right now? Just some condiments in a box with leftovers from like a week ago that you haven't bothered to throw out yet. Streamer fridge might just be HelloFresh, yeah. The most convenient fridge around. That's a good reminder. If you were considering the HelloFresh campaign, if you're considering using my code, I think tomorrow's the last day for that. It's worth mentioning. We're currently at 26 subscriptions, which is pretty fucking good. Learn to cook a good pot of beans. What if that's not your style? What if you're more into a naughty pot of beans? Can I explain what HelloFresh is? Yeah, so earlier this month, we did a lot in that regard, so I'm not going to like give you the whole spiel. But it's a meal subscription service. So you sign up for a low discounted rate. You select the meals that you want, and they ship them directly to your door. Fresh produce, everything portioned out. And then the instructions for cooking your fresh meals are super clear. And like, there's a picture for each stage of your prep and your cooking and everything. It's really much cheaper than eating out or ordering in every night. And much more convenient than setting up your own meal plan. Kind of a middle section there. Hell yeah, 13 laid. Yeah, a lot of my my viewers do that in Booty Crew. Try it out for a few weeks, and then keep the cards. Keep the cards for the dishes that they liked. And just, like, have a ready meal plan down the road. Yeah, even if you don't decide to keep it, there's still, like, things you can learn from the way they cook meals and stuff. And I'm not going to play out the Llanowar Elves because I don't want a dip below library here. Amazing in actual hee-haw. Amazing. It has been nice having a meal plan already worked out. I don't think we have a taiga, right? We have a savanna and a plateau. Bit of a bummer. Oh, maybe just been the Llanowar Elves then, huh? And the portion control has been really nice. Actually, what up? Hey, Aolo, thanks for the 19 months there. Ninth pick library makes everyone's night much better. Yeah, right? I've been enjoying it. Uh-oh. Yeah, maybe I should have gone to 5, huh? I have not airtied a fetch activation, no. Hell yeah, Alejandro. Good night, Bleak. So this is going well. Should I play around Resto here? I have 3 in hand. I'm just gonna pass. Opponent's pretty happy, Oh, Resto's not in this cube, yeah. I played against, I was playing around Wandering Emperor then, how about that? I was playing against LSV earlier, and he restoed me, but that was in the Alpha Frog cube. Hard to switch back and forth between them. I think I'm probably just dead to this Nissa, Avacyn, they didn't have 5 mana, just 4 mana. Typically, I like sweepers against Mana Dork decks. I don't think I want it here, though. If we go turn 1 Ignoble, I think that allows us to have a turn 2 Chandra, right? Because then the Ignoble can be a red, and the Vantage can be a red. Junk Mana Dork? Yeah, maybe the next Modern Horizons, Deciding whether to ooze or to elf here. If I elf, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana next turn. Very close to playing Athari and Glorybringer. I'm gonna run out the elf. Because we can rip a land off the top, right? And wouldn't that be the turn? Would I have hit? I would have! And then the Chandra, of course, makes double red, so I'd have had plenty of red for the tomb. Well, that game went way better than the first one. Let's do that again. We're on the draw. Maybe I do want the sweeper on the draw. Nah. Ah. Okie dokie. What kind of hierarch would it be? A junkie hierarch. What do you mean? Might have been a bad wasteland with the Athari and Titania in hand. We're just super wrong. Like now we're just like showing down next turn. Excuse me. Wow, that they're playing the Wandering Emperor. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Johnny Redeemed. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for sharing the prime there. I want to Titanium bag Wasteland and waste them. I also want to Athari that Nissa, so it starts spitting out smaller critters. Oh, we get Exalted. Nice. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I thought about the canyon here instead of the forest or whatever. Now, if they deal with the Ignoble, then I would be able to still play Embercleave next turn. Yeah, Johnny Redeemed, sharing the prime. Cheers, Johnny. Oh, she went up. Hey, DK Elites. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 26 months. I'm very well, DK. Hope you are too. Not looking great this game? Disagree. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, Jugglemon. I don't think that's going to be relevant, though. This game. Absolutely, Sorry for butchering your name. Thalst, absolutely. Thanks for the kind words. Well, I got to live the dream there, huh? With that Ember Cleave. That's kind of why we boarded it in. God, if this hand had a card that cost less than 5, like I would keep Dork, Athari. Winner's bracket's tough. Hey, Bill the Cat thinks the sub, thinks the 6 months, the half a year. There's always vintage cube around, Plague Skull. Don't need a collection for that. Maybe I should have kept the Chariot of the Chandra, just in case I don't hit my second red source, huh? Does this deck have the best mana I've drafted? No. It's very good, though. Yeah, that's one of the joys of Cube. So you don't have to maintain a giant collection. Oh, this Wasteland's looking a little juicy, huh? So I could rebuy and Firebolt, or I could just ping. I'm just gonna ping here. Saving the Firebolt so we can combine it with Ren, kill like an X3 on a future turn. Yeah, it's one of the. I mean, I like this band, Blood Scribe. I like this band. I've got him on my battle vest. But one of the reasons this song is on my on this playlist is it is a Magic card name too. Just adds a little something, huh, to a Magic stream. Yeah, the Ren can just ping that soldier token. We can run out this Najila, and then hopefully we'll draw a red source before we get up to Chandra and Glorybringer here. Oh, perfect. Still don't want to give them anything to jump with the Elspeth. And then we can run out a little bit of pressure here. This Ren's been awesome, huh? This is one of the better cards I could have had in this spot. But at least we've got some answers to it, huh? Some value ways to clear it. Or are they thinking about which to hit? Interesting. Hell yeah, Plague Skull. I just realized your name should be Jarl, not not Jarl. Plenty of red mana. I think I like Chandra Uptick Firebolts. Save that Chandra loyalty. Which gives us a down tick on like they played an X4, right? Then the Chandra would be able to clear it here. Will I bring back cool rewards for doubloons? Yeah, I don't know, friend. The less I'm thinking about those things, the happier I am. Awkward. That Ren did put in work, yeah. Kept this Elspeth at bay. Drew me a card, killed the Selfless Spirit. Ah, Flash Blocker, sure. So I wait till next turn and fourth then and like overwhelm this Parallax. Or I could jam it now for 2. And then they use 3 counters and the Parallax at 1 counter. And then we have Athari and Glorybringer. And the Parallax can't get both of them. Also kind of like upticking the Chandra to 7. So kind of juicy, right? Man, it could be so much juicier next turn though. Look at this fourth. Yeah, I kind of dig both lines. There's some pros and cons there. The reason I'm doing this line is I don't like losing the Athari. I'm a big softy for Athari. I am a big softy, yeah. The biggest, the softiest. I don't think it guarantees Elspeth dead. They can let one of these tokens hit it to 2. Keep the Parallax at 3, then it dips to 2. I don't know, they killed them all. Yeah, it probably does die next turn then, huh? Softies are the best huggers. Huggers, cuddlers. Really plays to my strengths. This fluffy physique of mine. Oh yeah, buddy. One of the real ones. Yeah, we could have played Swords of the Chandra ult there. Flashing back Firebolt instead of playing the Showdown this turn. I think I like this. I don't know. That's a Kethia, Master Mick. A very specific sort of scarf. For those that want to support human rights for those living in Palestine. You think 4th is my card this cube season? Yeah, it's either 4th or that turtle, huh? I do love that turtle. Could go through like all my uploaded decks on Stream Decker and see which I drafted more. Resetting Parallax. Just resetting their mana vault, I guess. Oh shit, what up? Hey, before it thinks the sub thinks of 21 months. Let's blink out Titania. I'll be able to get the land back when it comes back into play. Two forests left. A lot of thinning. Cool. The next turn, I guess we're gonna be like firebolting this Flicker Wisp. Pretty sure they clear Chandra here. Yeah, some people really enjoyed that delayed fireball card. It's pretty good. It'd be amazing here, huh? Titania do fuck, yeah. Wish what up? Hey, Jalek, thanks for 35 months. They cannot reset wave again, no. How'd the Alpha Frog thing go? We got dusted. Some cool matches, though. 2 to 5 over voltage. But I got one of the wins, so. I thought my match against LSV was close, too. I won game 2 with a turn 2 Blightsteel for Tinker. And then I think there were a couple of different paths I could have made in game 2 and 3 that would have made things closer. His deck was pretty great. A lot of fun overall. I'd completely forgotten that I'd agreed to it. But I got a text early in the afternoon. Yo, you still ready? I'm like, oh shit. Throwing on clothes. Putting on tea. My team needs me! Wait, who's my team? You don't think I could have done anything game 3? There's 2 things I could have done differently, Spell Skittles. I could have Lotus Pelled out Talisman on turn 1, which gives me a turn 2 Urza activation, right? And then if LSV has a Force of Will for the Talisman, I don't know when the Force, if it was in his opener or not, then he doesn't have a Force of Will for the Tinker, right? You can play a Tinker around Mana Leak, especially if your Saga's tutoring up a Black Lotus. The other way to play the hand, and of course if there isn't a Force for the turn 1 Talisman, then you're just like spitting out 5/5s that are way too fast to deal with off the Saga. And the other way to play the hand is to just milk the Saga, play it slower, and then you're Mystical Tutoring for Recall instead of Tinker. And you play up a lot better against counters, right? Because you get to keep your board presence. So both ways would have played out much better and made the match a lot closer. Like, depending on how you play that draw, you don't even... Like, the Mana Link's just a dead card. Well, that's quite good. But yeah, sacking my whole board to cast a Tinker that gets countered by a counterspell. And then being like, well, nothing you could do. And like, obviously I could have done something different, right? A little different. My plays were reasonable, but I certainly could have played around multiple counters. Which was his hand. Or his draw, or what have you. Yeah, I should have dealt 2 damage to each creature, huh? It would have killed my tracker, but we would have had lethal here. That's what Reed said, Skittles. Which made me feel a little bit better, but I certainly could have played differently. And like either of the other 2 lines that I considered would have gone much better. I thought about them really hard, too. Of course, the intuitive line is not always the best line, right? This track has no business being on my rock playlist. I don't really care, though. Always puts me in a good mood. It's just some rock and jazz, that's all. Just some rock and funk. Yeah, it should just be on every playlist. I've done that with tracks before. I tend to like get sick of them really quickly if they're on too many playlists. Has not happened with this one, though. I think it's on like 3. You don't know what the guitar was doing there? Yeah, MTGO, I don't know. I wasn't thinking at all. Sure. I'll do whatever. Yeah, paintings. I mean, from the sounds of it, I was the only one considering the other lines, though. Deprestium. On the play. I don't think this opener is bad, right? Against an unknown, I'd be like pretty unenthused, but you know the Firebolt's gonna land, right? The bounce land's not good. The bounce lands I kind of treat like combo cards. I'm usually not jamming them. I'll play them in my like exploration fast spawn decks, you know. Bum 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 bum. No 2-drop for my opponent here, Oh, they've got the flash 2-2. Maybe that's coming in. Maybe we'll trade flashers. They got a few things that could blink that splicer, so I'm just not going to fuck with it. This band was real fun to see live. They were more energetic than I thought they'd be. Got a really good crowd reception too. Yeah, I don't know if I wonder if they like can't do all the old card art for all of the Moxen and stuff, or whatever they're missing due to like rights. Like maybe they have something worked out with some of the artists, but not all of them. Now that land can just chill there a tick. Were all the artists, the Moxen, the same artist? Frazier, right? Dan Frazier. Yeah, I don't know, friend. Right, ugly paintings. Yeah, they had different contracts back then. This Weather Wayfire is getting too much value, in my opinion. Yeah, really worried about Containment Priest here, Well, at least they didn't have it there. Because they'd had it there where they would have flashed it in and exiled Najeela. So they have Containment Priest, they would have ripped it now or missed the line, right? What game is this? This is only game 2? They're at 5 minutes? Doesn't feel like enough time, does it? Yeah, we got a Titanian under there. It's Titanian and Glory B. The great Glory Banger. We can flashback Firebolt on the Skyclave, get a 4-4. Don't hate that. I think I can need 4, right? Yeah, it's fine. I guess I don't get exalted this way. That's probably just wrong, right? Instead of killing the Skyclave. Board's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Hey, Lord Breakfast. Thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Luris, rebuying. Well, that's annoying. Hell yeah, Lord Breakfast. What happened with E-Wave? It died. It died when we got our things back. That's why we've got some one-tap shit in play. Yeah, Parallax Wave is fading, so it dies at a certain point. Who's the real winner? That'd be me. I'm the real winner. We could trade here with the Titania token. I think I like attacking with it. They'll have 4 blockers. Glorybringer can exert on the Selfless Spirit, so they sack that and have 3 blockers. I guess it's 4 with Mutavault. Yeah, I guess I should trade. Yeah, maybe Ren was supposed to ping pre-combat, and then they sack, and they still gain life on blocking the 2/2s. If I could have, like, pinged just started with Glorybringer. I kind of hate it. All these tokens are random tap next turn. I think I'm kind of fucked here. Well, except for them being at, like, 3 minutes. Yeah, they just, like, bring it back every turn with the Luris. Ooze would be a hell of an answer. Yeah, 4th would also get it done. So we have no more fetchables. The only lands left are Library, Sunbaked Canyon, and Wasteland. And that Vista hum. Just making sure Athari gains some life here, that's all. Amazing peripheral. Amazing. That's quite the time difference. All right, 1/4 off the top. Let's go. Well, this was an instant, Yep. Maybe the Rebel should have served in. I mean, I like leaving one untapped, just in case Athari dies. I win! A trophy for me! It definitely takes longer to block than attack, yeah.